Hey, it's Dr. Aaron with Main Move Chiropractic. If you have tightness in your hips or maybe you just have a difficult time getting into a deep squat, this is a really good option to help kind of open up the hips and gain mobility. What we're going to do is we're going to take a kettlebell, a relatively light one actually, or a dumbbell actually works out well too. We're going to hold that in the hands like so. And we're basically going to just press the elbows into the knees. It's just going to pry those knees apart. You're going to try to sit up into a nice position, so don't end up in this real forward kind of a position. We're going to sit up in a nice upright posture and thinking about keeping the spine nice and long. You let the weight of the kettlebell just press your knees apart, help pry those knees apart. And then what we can do is we can kind of rock back and forth and kind of see where those tight spots feel, okay? See where you're feeling that tightness. And essentially that could be in your ankles, it could be in your hips. Some people will be in the knees. What we're gonna do is once you find it, you can just basically settle into it and hold that position for about 15 to 30 seconds. And you can do this really probably 3 to 5 times a day. It's a real nice way to help boost hip mobility. If you find that getting into that deep squat like that is too difficult with the weight, what you can do is you can also basically just put your hands into your inside part of your thighs and just slowly drop down that way. I like the weight because it helps to provide a little bit of a counter so you can sit back a little bit deeper. But if that's not comfortable for you, and it certainly isn't for everybody, you might find it easier just to basically press with your arms out into the knees and try to drop down that way. Again, 30 seconds, a couple, 2-3 times a day. Don't overdo it. Obviously, you want to stretch in get a good stretch out of it, but nothing too intense. We don't want to make yourself more sore for the next time you go to do it. I wish you the best. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a wonderful day.